Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. Today is another ASMR video. I know how much you guys love these. I mean, they all always do well, so. But this one's not a roleplay. This one is just a casual, sit and relax, showing off my Switch collection video. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just showing off the Switch games I have. I actually have quite a few Switch games. Like a decent amount. And I figured it would be nice and fun to show you guys these Switch games I have gotten the past 2 years. So let's get started here. We're going to start at the very, very top with LA Noire. I actually have yet to play this game, even though I got this game probably a year ago. That's bad. But I have a legitimate excuse. Because of this. Where is my finger? My finger wasn't even close. Micro SD card might be required. And required it was. And I didn't have one at the time. And this one's been packed away for a little bit. I just got it out. So, LA Noire. I want to try this game out. Especially because it's by Rockstar. And I heard it's quite good, actually. A story-based game that is like a mixture of like 1950s crime drama and GTA 5. Seems interesting. The next game on my list is Doom. This is a good game. I haven't beaten it, but I've played quite a bit of it, and it's a decent, fun game. It's a gory FPS game. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about this game. It's Doom. The next game here is The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. What I love about this game is that it comes with a manual. And I think this is the only Switch game that I own that does. I am pretty sure it is the only Switch game that I have that has an actual manual. And that's because, come on, that's because this is a Nicalis game, and Nicalis games are notorious for giving extras with the game, and that's awesome. Next up here is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know what I really need to say about this game, because it's fun. It's Mario Kart 8, but the Deluxe version, as you can clearly see. And, yeah. Now you can play as Inklings, which is cool. There's a proper battle mode. It's just overall a much superior version to the original Mario Kart 8. Very good game. Next up here has been Heroes. Now I'll be honest, I haven't played this one either. Because I've just had other better Switch games to play. Because I didn't hear that it was a bad game. I just heard that it wasn't a great game. Like it just wasn't amazing. So that has been Heroes. Next up here is Disgaea 5 Complete Edition. I have played this game, but like Doom, I haven't beaten it. I actually even haven't gotten that far. It's just that I'm not great with these kinds of games. Like, I never complete them. So, yeah. Next up here is Super Bomberman R. One of the first games I got with the Switch. Celebrating Bomberman's 33rd birthday. I think it's a weird anniversary to celebrate, but okay, to each their own. Next up here, Little Nightmares Complete Edition. I actually like this game quite a bit. It is a horror puzzle game. It's not very long, but it's very unique. I love the art style. I love the atmosphere. Just everything about this game is awesome. You play as this kid. I think his or her name is Six, I think, right? Six? Yeah, 6. And it is the PAL version because I believe this game only came out physically in the PAL regions. I believe. But yeah, Little Nightmares Complete Edition. Good game, highly recommend, and it's not that expensive either. At least when I got it. I think I got it for maybe like $20 maybe. Next up here is Human Fall Flat. And I believe this is my only of those limited games from Super Rare or Limited Run. I do have one limited run game coming though, which you guys will see obviously when I get it. But Human Fall Flat, this is more of a co-op experience, and between you and me, I don't have any friends, so I haven't really gotten to play this much to an extent. But I remember hearing about how fun of a game it was when you do have someone with you. Yeah, it's like a puzzle platformer basically. Next up here, Lego The Incredibles. I beat because it's basically the two Incredibles movies just in Lego form. And it's weird, they actually have the second movie before the first. So, I beat the second movie's campaign. And I've gotten a decent way through the first movie's campaign, but I haven't beaten it yet. I'm up to the point where Elastigirl, Violet, and Dash arrive at the island. So at some point, I'm gonna have to go back and finish this game. But a good game, nevertheless. Next up here, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This game is fantastic. It's really hard because when it comes to this game versus Majora's Mask, I like the world and the atmosphere of Majora's Mask more, but I like the gameplay of this one more. You know, like, I mean, with Majora's Mask, I wasn't even able to beat it, but I beat this, I don't want to say easily, it was pretty difficult, but I got all 4 Divine Beasts. I got all 4 Divine Beasts. I don't think I got to pull the Master Sword, because I don't think I had enough hearts or something, because, like, when you pull it, it drains your health, so I don't think I ever got to do that, but nevertheless, great gem. Next up, Mario Tennis Aces. I conflict with this game so much because I think overall the game is good, but the single player is horrible. I do not like the single player mode they offered in this game. When they originally showed this game off and said it would have a story mode, they said it would be a return to story mode like the Game Boy games, the Mario Tennis games on the Game Boy. And Mario Tennis Power Tour on the Game Boy Advance is my favorite Mario Tennis game because of the single player mode. You know, the multiplayer mode was always fun, but the story mode, I just loved it. It was like an RPG where you got to play as kind of your own avatar, and you built the ranks until you got to play against Mario and Luigi and all of them. And this game, while it has a decent story, the actual gameplay of the story mode has no substance. So, it really falls short in the story department, or not the story department, the single player gameplay department. Because basically all you do, it's like New Super Mario Brothers. You know, like in the Game Boy games, there was this like decent world that you got to explore. I mean, it wasn't a huge world you got to explore, but there was like a clubhouse, and there was like a restaurant, and there were the courts, the junior court, the senior court, the varsity court. But this game is just go from dot to dot and play tennis. You know, there was no substance to it. So, that's my little rant on Mario Tennis Aces. Maybe I'll do a full video on this game someday. I might. Next up here, we had to get to it eventually. Super Mario Party. Also, conflicting thoughts with this one too. Overall, the game isn't bad per se, but it's definitely far from great. We are out of the car, and that's a huge step in the right direction. Huge. But the boards that they gave us were pathetic. They were so small, they were generic, they were bland, and there was only 4 of them. If they were these grand, great boards, then fine, maybe you can get away with 4. But with how small and uneventful and how generic they are, 4 doesn't cut it. Not to me, and not to most people. That's why a lot of people are hoping for free DLC for this game, myself included. Next up, Splatoon 2. I played through, and I think fully completed the story mode, and it's just like Splatoon 1 story mode, which to me is not bad. I didn't mind it that much. I quite enjoyed it. I haven't gotten the Octo expansion, so I haven't played that expansion mode, which I might someday. I might want to play it. But this game is so much fun. Lacking in content in the beginning, kind of like these two. But this game actually improved a lot ever since it came out, and now it is definitely a must-buy. Definitely a 10 out of 10 from me. Next up, Yoshi's Crafted World. This game is great in some areas. It's just that I think content might be a little bit lacking. But the difference is, as opposed to content lacking in Mario Tennis Aces and Super Mario Party, this game's content, what it does have, is really, really good. The graphics, the visuals are amazing. The game looks great. It's the first Nintendo game developed in Unreal Engine 4. And you could tell, because it looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. Who would think that a Yoshi game, to me at least, would look like it actually belongs on a newer gen system? Because Yoshi games have always been like 2D side-scrollers, never anything impressive. But this game, for a 2D side-scroller, I think it's impressive. Personally, I do. Next up here, Super Mario Odyssey. Another great game. This might be my favorite Switch game at the moment. I can say safely that it's my favorite Switch game. Hopefully it's soon to be replaced with Luigi's Mansion 3, but we'll see how Nintendo do. Mike. This game is so good. I really hope that if they make a sequel to this game, or at least, some sort of furthering of this game, that they really explore Mushroom Kingdom stuff. Like, like all the worlds that we got to see are really, really, really cool. But imagine going to like a ghost world and capturing like boos and becoming a boo. I mean, I know you could do that in Mario Galaxy, but in this game, I don't know. Like, hopefully they really expand upon this idea in a sequel, or at least some sort of DLC pack. Maybe have us go to old Mushroom Kingdom locations, or like old Mario locations in other games, like Comet Observatory from Mario Galaxy, or Isle Delfino from Mario Sunshine. I don't know why I'm really whispering now, because I was kind of softly talking like I am now, but then I started whispering. I don't know where that came from. Alright guys, we've only got 8 more to go. Wow, I have a lot of Switch games. This video is going to be long, I apologize. But next up here, Bendy in the Ink Machine. I haven't played this yet. I'm doing a thing where I'm going to have a kind of vote on what my next Zach Plays game should be. That video will be out probably tomorrow. And this game is on the ballot, so I don't want to play it yet. I would do a blind playthrough. But I've heard very positive things about Bendy and the Ink Machine. I heard that there's a sequel coming out, Bendy and the Dark something. And hopefully it's as good as this game apparently is. Next up here, Lego Harry Potter collection. Now it has 2 games in it, Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4 and Years 5 through 7. I've obviously started playing this. I actually haven't fully played it yet. I haven't really even gotten far. I think I've only gotten... Actually, I really haven't gotten far. I need to play it more. I think I'm still in year 1, which is not great. But yeah, cause I'm trying to think of like what I remember, and I'm like, I don't even think I got to Chamber of Secrets yet. I don't even think I fought Quirrell yet. I think I fought the troll. But yeah, the Lego Harry Potter collection. Next up here, Octopath Traveler. Now this is a reprinted cover. Maybe I'll go and get a legitimate case someday. But I got it for pretty cheap, so I don't care. I can't really do like good tapping on this. I apologize. Let's do that. Funny enough, I haven't played this game yet either. I've just been like, because I got a lot of Switch games in the past few months, so I've been very busy with other Switch games. I just haven't gotten to this one yet. But I will eventually. One day. Next up, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Fun game. Really, really fun. The one thing, though, that really throws me off is I don't know if you can remap the controls, but jump is set to B. And, you know, I guess it makes sense because, like, on the Switch Pro controller, let's say, B is on the bottom. But I was playing it with my GameCube controller, and it just felt wrong to jump with B on a GameCube controller with how big and prevalent the A button is. So, nevertheless, Crash Bandicoot, fun trilogy of games we all know. So happy that it's on the Switch. Very happy. Next up here, Namco Museum Arcade Pack. I'm not going to say too much about this, because it's really just a bunch of arcade games, but I love the Pac-Man Championship Edition. Excuse me. Very fun game, very hectic, very bright and colorful as well. But nevertheless, Namco Museum Arcade Pack. Good game. Next up, Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus. I hope you didn't just hear my stomach. But, this game, I haven't beaten it yet. I haven't really even gotten a lot of the way through. But holy cow, this game is dark. This game is definitely worth the mature rating, or the 18 plus rating. Because it's very, very dark. Like, very. And like, if you get, like, I don't want to say scared easily, but, it's pretty dark. But a great game, nevertheless. It's a first-person shooter, so it's typical, run and gun. But, it's set during, I believe, World War II, I want to say. 1961. Okay, so it's more so during the Cold War era. But nevertheless, great game if you are into the more mature storytelling games, and this one might be up your alley. Next up, Resident Evil Revelations Collection. This only comes with Revelations 1. Revelations 2, you have to download from the eShop, and you get a code. And I played through a decent amount of the first game. Don't think I beat it because this is in the same case as LA Noire, where you need to you need to download a little bit for the first game, I believe. And even so, like, I packed this game away. Like, this game in LA Noire, for some reason, got packed away somewhere. So I didn't have access to it for a while. But now I do. So maybe I'll sit down and give these games a bit of a playthrough. Especially, like, since Resident Evil 4 is coming out, Resident Evil 0 and 1, maybe I should give this one a little bit of a play. And the last game that I have here for the Switch is kind of an obvious one. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Holy crap, the amount of characters in this game. I still haven't unlocked all of them. I think I've unlocked towards 50 characters, I want to say, 50. And this game is boss. This game is awesome. If you like Smash Brothers, I highly recommend it. If it's definitely a game you gotta grind through to get all the characters and such, but it's better than like having it behind a paywall or something like some games do. But you can play so many characters, especially third party. Well, with Joker from Persona coming out, we have Simon and Richter Belmont from Castlevania. We have Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. We have Bayonetta. We have Snake from Metal Gear. Who else? We have Sonic. Mega Man's in this. Pac-Man's in this. Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. So there's so many amazing characters. And most characters have a stage to go along with them. Like Luigi in the Luigi's Mansion stage, Wario and his WarioWare and Gamer stages from his games. Amazing game. Highly recommend you pick it up. So there you have it, guys. Those are all the Switch games in my collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys. Until next time, don't drop it. Do not drop it. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.